Hello out there, my name is Andrei Namani, a student at Southern New Hampshire University doing logistics. I'm going to talk about different considerations that a company has to consider when it is moving its main branch overseas. A few of considerations is that it has to consider the transporting costs, which includes the logistics, transporting the machinery, maybe office furniture that it has already been using in the country of operation to the other country. So another consideration is the location of the plant where it is moving to. When the distance is too long, then this company has to consider the location that is moving to. Another consideration is the accessibility of the raw materials. Maybe let's say it is a manufacturing company and it has to move to this other country. When it knows that maybe the cost of accessing the raw materials to use is low, or they are readily available, then it would be of great importance. Another consideration would be the information that it has to get from the country that is moving to in order to get the tax exemptions, the investment environment, so that when it has already reached, it doesn't regret why it moved there. So, why how would these considerations affect the efficiency of the supply chain? We see that there will be inventory advantage in that the company would have moved its manufacturing plant to the other country, and in that the customers are going to be having already produced goods in stock, and even the raw materials are already in place, so because it is near the places of raw materials and the customers are near to these premises. When it also moves to this other country overseas, there are less logistics costs because the distance from the manufacturer link plant to the places of raw materials to the nearest customer, the distance is low, and this is why it benefits the company. Another advantage is that the production and delivery is so low. This is whereby it will have to be of an advantage when this plant is near the customers, near the suppliers, and within this whole process, the company is getting cheaper raw materials, and the logistics chain, the supply chain is effective. So when we are going to talk about the advantages or the benefits of offshoring a major plant of a company, we see that most of the time these companies enjoy the economies of scale, because when the plant, maybe it is near the customers or in a country where it has operated, it gets maybe low labor costs, the raw materials are readily available, and also it may incur low rent because it is already in a country where, like, the government has set policies that favors investments. So the other benefit is that there is close collaboration between the company, the partners, and the customers. Mostly the suppliers, where this company, the plant or the branch is near the suppliers for the raw materials, and it is easy because they are near one another. There are no these tires that the company is very far and the supply is also very far from the company. And the last benefit would be favorable government policies. Normally, when you offshore a company, like you have been working in the US and you're moving to a country in Africa or in the Asia, then the policies in those governments favor investment, and this is where, like, when you offshore, you get tax exemptions. They give you these investment authority policies that really your business is going to work. So much as there are these benefits, there are also risks that are involved in offshoring, mainly the cultural differences or social differences, where, like, the product that you're going to be making may not all of a sudden adapt to the environment, and this is a risk that in the meantime you can even incur losses. Even you incur high transport costs when you're moving from one country to another, because you have to transport your own labor that you have been using because it is more experienced in the field that you're working in, so to the other place. So another problem is also about the security of information, because you don't know how the information is treated in this other country. And remember, when you're shifting from one country to another, some of employees are left out, and these are the people that can even give out information that may make your business collapse. So we have seen that mostly the practice of offshoring, a major branch of a company, is so good, and but also the risks have to be considered so that you can work over them so that the business prospers in that particular country. Thank you.